Hello, everybody. This is BScat100 here with.
This is Chris Disaster 4.
And
Miley.
And welcome back to some more Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. In the previous episode, we solved the mystery of the fire dragon. It was some fretting in the belfry against the background of the burning town. However,
here's a picture, yo.
Yep. However, not everything is solved yet. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me and Chris if you haven't already, click those bells so you're notified of everything that we do when we do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this adventure. Chapped lips and spicy sandwich do not go well together. Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts.
Well,
Mr.
why
Judge?
do we have the defense present evidence?
Because the defense doesn't have the evidence, Your Honor.
Can you prove that someone was with Miss Cantabella in the belfry that day? If so, I'd very much like to see the evidence.
Give me the evidence.
What? Why me? It was the professor's idea. I have nothing on the legendary fire. Why ask me for proof?
He's so whiny.
Right, I suppose you wouldn't have any proof. Not one of us remembers that incident.
Not one.
Not one. I've had enough of this, Your Honor. This is very much more gravelly than it should be.
He needs a lozenge.
I've had enough of this, Your Honor. You have no grounds for this trial to continue this trial.
Aw, Espella's suffering so badly.
Yes, she is. Well, we appear to have reached a dead end. There's nothing really else for us to do.
Objection.
Oh my God, Layton, please stop pussyfooting around the issue.
Please hold on, Your Honor. Ah, there's my theme song.
I'm trying to build dramatic tension, bitch.
I'm apparently excellent at that. Oh, what's this? All of a sudden, Inquisitor Layton. Did you forget he was there?
The defense does not have the necessary evidence, but someone else does.
What do you mean?
This time, the Inquisition will present its evidence.
The Inquisition will present evidence, huh? Wait, seriously? You son of a witch! Hey!
Age rating.
Good.
Anyway.
This was what you wanted from the very start, isn't it?
You wanted the age rating to stay this way, didn't you? With your sons of witches. With your dastards and sons of witches.
To be fair, that is how Fire Emblem has also kept its rating.
This is fair.
Well, in that case, the Inquisition shall present evidence that somebody else was with Miss Cantabella in the bell tower when she saw the fire dragon.
Oh, hey, look at that. Another thing of evidence.
Oh, hey.
Also, hey, Belle made of pure silver, but that's not important.
That's not important.
So, Pooja, the missing detail, I just want you to take a look at this picture real quick.
Oh, no way! No freaking way! Oh, there is... No way!
Have a look.
It's in a book.
Reading Rainbow.
Rainbow.
I forgot that's what he said. Have a look. This is the proof. I lost my British again.
I think I dropped it somewhere between here and the belfry.
Oh, god damn it.
We didn't hear it Reading Rainbow.
This photograph shows Miss Cantabella with a friend.
Golly! This is...
Gorsh!
This is the finest illustration I've ever seen!
Oh, right, I don't know what photographs are.
Oh, it's a photograph.
It looks as if it were a reflection of a real world on paper. Tell me, who created this exquisite work of art?
I did. Now,
I
back to the
mean-
point.
I mean, he's not entirely wrong. It was drawn
Mm.
by a really good artist.
Well, Your Honor, I understand you're fascinated, but let's focus on what this picture shows. This picture was found in the Storyteller's Tower. Mr. Cantabella, we have taken the liberty of borrowing it for this trial.
It's enough to look away for a second and you already caused trouble.
Your fault for looking away.
Professor, aren't photographs against the rules? I mean, this is supposed to be a medieval setting. You gotta follow the rules.
Man, who cares?
Good, Phoenix.
At this point, that's just the writers being like, yeah, we're done.
We're done. This game has been going on for long enough. Let's try to wrap this up. What's important now is helping Miss Cantabella to grasp the truth. Grasp.
Firmly grasp.
Firmly grab.
And
Damn it, Pooja, stop getting in my head.
and in
Yeah, listen, you've been getting in my head all day.
and in this case, the end justifies the means.
Rob, that is like a trigger word for me. Oh god. Shut up means. Ugh.
Please take a look at the two girls in this photograph. Yeah, we'll go with that. Each of them is wearing a pendant.
Why, that's so. These are the Belfry contraption's pendants. Is he not looking at their
No.
faces?
No,
No.
not at all.
Remember, they're too stupid.
That's what
Bravo.
I'm going with.
Bravo, Pooja. You've learned. We know that one of these girls is Miss Cantabella. But then, who is the other girl?
Well, there we go again. Layton.
Who's
getting right
that
to the
other
point.
girl? Da-na-na. Accused, do you have any idea? Come on, Espella.
Ooh, haven't seen that pose before.
It's Eve.
Espella, are you okay?
It doesn't look like she is.
It's me. And
Also me.
the other girl is... I don't know.
Oh my god. Really?
Ah! Espella! Your Honor! Stop this trial! Stop it right now!
Stop it!
Stop it! Stop touching me! Can't you see you're driving Espella into insanity?
Oh, now you care?
Objection! It's just the opposite, Mr. Cantabella. If we turn away from the truth now, Espella will close herself to the world forever.
This is very true.
Mr.
Especially
Wright.
with all the trauma that happened in her young life.
Mm-hmm.
Childhood. I don't know why I said young life.
When I was a young girl.
Yes.
You know who it is, don't you? Hey, you player. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You know who this is, don't you? You know the identity of the other girl in this picture.
This is such a cute picture. I want to keep looking at it. It is so cute.
Well, you can screen cap it when the episode comes out and then just stare at it.
Yeah, it's adorable.
Is that so? If the defense knows that, tell us all who this other girl is.
It's the
It's
storyteller!
I'm out.
It just leaves.
Yeah, it's just like... Screw this, I'm out of here.
I took the form of a little girl long ago. It felt very pretty.
Nah, it's Dark Law.
I'm thinking it's High Inquisitor Darklaw. High Inquisitor Darklaw?
Oh boy, are all three of them gonna come to the bench now? That's gonna be interesting.
I cannot say I didn't have the slightest suspicions about her, but oh my. Oh my.
Get out of here, George Takei. Miss Cantabella, what do you say? Do you now remember the girl next to you in this picture?
I was with Lady Darklaw.
Well, was that always her name?
This is crazy. Probably not.
Do we know her first name?
It's just like the storyteller. We only just figured out his name was Arthur. Do we know Darklaw's true name? It was never said throughout the series, so... This is crazy!
Like, I'm actually trying to think back through the series, and no, her first name was never mentioned.
Yeah, well, because it's rude to just call her by her first name in this kind of world. What are you basing this preposterous claim on?
Does anybody else have purple hair in this town? No? Okay, let's keep going.
And
He also has a pendant.
And listen, we know that Rob knows this because he checks all the ladies' hair to make sure that it's different color. We know that he's telling the truth.
Watch out, there's a blondie and lady with purple hair. Bobby is gonna be all over the place.
No, because then YouTube might ban him.
I invite them to try.
They have tried, Rob.
And they haven't succeeded yet.
But Mr. Cantabella, this girl closely resembles the High Inquisitor. Resembles? That's just your personal opinion. It's meaningless in a court of law.
Oh, really?
The court doesn't even apply by regular law.
Also, by that logic, then your fucking statement should be out the goddamn window by now. Shut up, Arthur.
Shut up, Arthur.
Oh.
Shut up, Layton. If you want Layton, if you want evidence, I've got it.
If you want Layton, I've got it.
I've got Layton. What? No.
The camera pans over the gold statue of Layton is just right next to it. It's like, oh, that's what they did. Gotta say, that's actually a very good resemblance.
Phoenix just really wanted to pose with that statue again. What? The definitive proof that the Inquisitor you just hit the pendant.
Okay. Hit it? Hit it?
Yeah, just hit the pendant. Yeah, here we go.
Nice.
And this is the proof it was the High Inquisitor. The pendant needed for that contraption in the bell tower? I have the Darklaw's testimony right here.
I just have a stack of paper next to me now. Like the way that my room is set up. If we're gonna take on it, so I have my desk, and then like my bed is right here. So I just toss the paper onto my bed, and every time he takes it, I'm just like, there we go.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting on my bed right now, so like I also did that, but I had to scurry around and look for like yeah, here it is.
Where's that paper with that one statement? Where is it?
It's not this one. No, that's for later. Here we go.
Oh, that's my personal collection. Nope, not that.
Phoenix is like, oh shit. Maya's just like, Phoenix, why do you have a picture of me on there? No, you didn't see that. Why is my sister on there?
The picture of Edgeworth.
Pooja,
No,
keep your gay out of this.
Never.
you can't stop her.
Really? Because out of everyone, she's a guest on this. I can stop her.
Rob the Gay will influence the series.
She said this pendant was hers.
And so, the other girl in this picture is definitely Miss Darklaw. Is it? Is it really?
Thank you, Eve.
Thanks, Eve.
That's my input.
Ah. Just walks off.
Eve, where are you going?
Yeah, I'm out of here. I'm
I was
done.
never your friend to begin with.
What?
Nope. Oh, hey.
Oh, that's a good entrance.
I was expecting you, Miss Darklaw.
His head was just tipped down the whole time. So, like, he's just waiting. It's like, I was expecting you, Darklaw. And everyone's like, what? She's not here yet. Oh, 10 more seconds. And then she, like, walks over. And she's like, I was expecting you, Miss Darklaw. She's like, oh, yes.
She taps him on the shoulder. It's like, okay, you said the line now. I see I was not mistaken about you. I trusted in your ability to get this far.
High Inquisitor Darklaw, where did you just appear from?
Your Honor, just shut up. Just shut up. Does your memory not serve you well, Your Honor? You know what I am. I can disappear at will anytime I wish to.
Oh, so she was here the whole time.
So, storyteller, everything has worked out just as you had written. O revered creator of Labyrinthia.
Ooh, there's some salt there.
Darklaw. Lady Darklaw.
Oh, we BFF.
Oh,
in.
damn it. I wanted Darklaw to stay next to Layton. Oh, well. Miss Darklaw.
It's fine. She's got the cat.
Did you enter the belfry with Miss Cantabella when you were little? Yes, I did.
Really? You remember?
Then you have memories of events from before 10 years ago.
I certainly do.
Really? Well, I guess
Order!
that wouldn't get anywhere if she didn't.
Order in the court! Lady Darklaw, you were with me?
Your memories have been suppressed. By that man.
But I was with Eve!
Oh my god.
Eve, huh? Eve the Black Cat.
Yeah, she's always been my dear friend. Look at
Oh my
her
gosh.
design, Estella. Look at Darklaw's design. Is there any resemblance that you may have mistaken?
How do you mistake a person for a cat?
You thought I was a
Again,
cat,
I say
Espella?
Again, I say, Pooja, look at Darklaw's design.
No,
No.
I see it.
No, I just like that alternate reality shit. Darklaw just said, "You thought I was a cat? Really?
Like, really?
Seriously? Oh lord."
That's like one humongous cat, then. He
Yeah.
was by my side that day, too.
What a bizarre coincidence. Darklaw isn't my real name.
What? Then what is your real name?
Is it Eve?
It's Eve.
No freaking way!
What? What? You are Eve?
That's you. Really? Oh my god.
She was young. Eve.
Espella.
Er.
My dear friend. Oh.
My dear friend, Eve. It can't be. A flashback. Was it real?
You see,
Oh, so I guess he suppressed it that much that it got mixed up. Okay, I guess I can.
you see why.
Also, young impressionable child.
Yeah, you see why I arranged the voices in the way that I did. There was a whole fucking setup for that.
Wow. Darklaw, why are you doing this?
Because fuck you, old man.
Why are you doing it?
Are you trying to undo everything I have accomplished in the past 10 years? Yes, actually.
There's
No.
clearly more to this than just the research
No,
in
no,
his
no.
company.
You've already ruined everything yourself.
Ha!
What is it that you want?
What I want. My aim is to make the truth known, so that everything returns to how it should be.
Miss Darklaw, will you tell us what you remember about what happened back then, more than 10 years ago?
Man, it seems like everybody is fixated on the truth except the storyteller.
Yeah.
It would be my pleasure.
I was actually half expecting Eve to just transform into Darklaw. It's like, magic is real!
It was the day of the fire festival. Espella and I went up the bell tower. The wind was strong that day. When the sun had set, the festival began.
Oh.
It's true that the whole town burned down that day. The fire consumed buildings and people, turning them into ashes.
Oof.
We were the only survivors. We stayed in the belfry while the world below us was being eaten up by hungry flames. The legendary fire is no fable. It happened here more than 10 years ago. Pooja,
Notice this.
Yeah?
you're getting ahead of me there, Chris. I was just about to say that. I want you to replay that cutscene in your head and tell me if you noticed anything odd about it.
The bell was ringing.
A bell was ringing. Objection! There's no such thing as magic and fire dragons, so how could a whole town be destroyed in just one night? Yes, that's something I'd like to know as well. Even if we assumed the celebratory fires got out of control, surely the whole town wouldn't have perished like that.
We didn't have firefighters, Your Honor.
Now it all makes sense.
Oh, right. Wait, I even knew that, and okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That was the missing piece of this puzzle.
What do you mean, Professor?
I can imagine now what transpired that night.
Wait,
What happened?
Pooja, did you figure it out?
Nope.
Okay. What happened in the
Okay.
belfry and what caused the legendary fire? We have all the clues we need.
The Inquisition has evidence to show us. I'd very much like to see it.
Have a look.
It is the bell. I did hear it, but how did it cause the fire?
Well,
Hold on.
If Rob would have waited to see the actual description, the bell was made of pure silver.
No, I remember that. It's still not connecting though.
Do you
Okay.
remember what happens when anybody in the town hears pure silver?
Yes.
What happens?
They all unconscious.
Now,
Mhm.
let me go over the facts of what they're going to go. I know for a fact they're going to play this out, but let's just get this out of the way. So, the kids are in the belfry. The bell rings, and the fire festival is going on. Everybody falls unconscious. There are strong winds that day. What happened? What happens when nobody is there to manage the fire?
Okay.
And with the effects of the bell, nobody's just going to wake up. Nobody's just going to wake up at the sound of, or like at the smell of smoke or the feeling of heat. They are completely unconscious. So the fire rate.
Espella did.
But
well, she was in the belfry. Her and Darklaw were up there, away from the fire.
And by that point, when she woke up, the entire town was engulfed. It was too late.
So then the real question is, who rang the bell?
How did the bell get rung?
The coals of the fire is in the belfry.
Now it's time for the game to tell us this. It was the bell?
That bell had been made by the natives and later sealed on the grounds. It was called the Bell of Ruin.
Bell of Ruin.
By the way, why does this bell have such an ominous name?
Could it be because it's made of pure silver?
Who found enough silver to carve an entire giant bell?
Remember, in
Experiments.
any game ever, ancient cultures just have the most technology. It's fine. Exactly. Mr. Castabella has told us earlier.
That everyone who lives here has a very peculiar condition. This condition makes people fall unconscious upon the sound of a certain metal being struck.
Was the thing about silver ever foreshadowed earlier in the game, or did it become apparent now?
I think it was?
Nothing was
I don't remember.
Nothing was made apparent. Okay, so the first clue that you would get was this bell tower. It appeared out of nowhere 3 months ago.
Yeah.
At that time, the alchemist and his assistant were there, and the alchemist changed like that. He began to worry. He shut himself away. There was something going on. And then later, we went to the underground ruins and found the Bell of Ruin. That is the second clue. Layton transcribed some of the ruins, and, well, the storyteller actually already told us about the transcription where there was a warning about the bell. And then the final piece of the puzzle was when he revealed about the condition and the pure silver. So there were steps leading up to it, but again, it would only click if you played the game before.
Gotcha. So here's my other question, because I am confused about this event. Was it before Labyrinthia existed, or was it still in the hometown? Because
technically, it was before it was before like Labyrinthia, as we know it now, existed.
Okay.
It was before Project Labyrinthia, because remember, Project Labyrinthia started 10 years ago, and this was like 12 years ago that this happened.
Yeah, so the stages were still being set, but it wasn't actually a fully realized town because of what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then Project Labyrinthia started, and now all of this became a thing after 10 years.
Gotcha.
However, there is one more thing that maybe if you were paying attention, you would. I don't mean that to sound snarky. I want to say that right now. If you were paying attention, you could click another piece into place. But I will not say anything. I will wait for the game to catch up. And that metal is pure silver.
This game's fun.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we've been told the condition is brought about by drinking the groundwater.
Indeed. That bell was also the reason why the original inhabitants of this area decided to forsake it. It seemed that the Bell of Ruin caused a devastating disaster. To those who have gained entry into the sanctum, heed our words. You must not ring the Bell of Ruin.
Okay, yeah, that's why I was confused, because I'm like, did people in his hometown constantly drink the water? And yeah, that's...
I can't help but wonder what disaster this bell had caused.
An enormous bell made of pure silver, and the locals with their peculiar condition. It's not too hard to imagine what happened. It was probably the same calamity as the one that happened over 10 years ago.
And that is...
That's true, because the storyteller did say that the fire festival was happening long before he was born. So
Yeah.
so the ancient culture that was here before they left probably experienced the same thing.
Or a similar thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, what disaster happened to this town before Labyrinthia was built?
Oh!
The legendary fire.
Now, let us contemplate the following scenario. What would happen if the Bell of Ruin were sounded during the fire festival?
Oh. Everyone who heard it would fall unconscious.
As it was an annual festival, all the townspeople were assembled in the town square.
Oh dear.
Therefore, on the night of the fire festival over 10 years ago, all the residents instantly lost consciousness when the bell was struck.
Oh no!
Had it been even just slightly windy that day, the fires lit for the Great Witch Bezella would have gone out of control, and they would spread throughout the town with no one left to stop them.
Because everyone was unconscious.
Exactly. That also includes the two girls who were in the belfry. Espella and I. You were the closest to the source of the sound, so it was inevitable. When you recovered consciousness, it was already too late. The town had been swallowed by flames, as if the fire dragon had come to burn it. That was a calamity caused by the bell.
Calamity.
You say here that the cause of the calamity is the Great Witch Bezella. That night, in this very town, Bezella was more than a mythical persona. Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
She's losing it again. The Bell of Ruin. Bezella.
Oh, really?
Works for me.
It doesn't end. It never ends.
Oh my
You want to beat the
freaking-
game? No. Story.
In the next episode, we find out the results of Bezella's influence. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.